Get up early and you'll enjoy the morning mist which rolls in over the Italian hillside. Welcome back to CNN Business Traveller, where I've left Switzerland for the time being and I'm now in Perugia, in the Umbrian region of Italy. Here they grow the olives that are exported around the world as olive oil. Olive oil, of course, is a perfect addition to a healthy diet. Behind me is the Castello MonteVibiano. Here they fill these little bottles with the amber liquid. Now, these bottles are probably rather familiar to those of you who fly business or first class. Full of olive oil, the Umbrian olives are amongst the most travelled in the world. And their journey starts here, the olive groves that surround MonteVibiano. Lorenzo Fasola Bologna is the man who oversees the whole operation. What's the time from picking the olives off the trees to pouring the oil on the plane?
We pick the olives, press them, and in 1.5 months has to be on the plane.
But these olives, even if they get to full growth, they are not the same size as the olives you would have with a drink.
It's the same like the grapes. There are grapes that you eat and grapes that you use it for the wines. Same happen with the olives.
This is what you produce. How many olives does it take to make the olive oil for this bottle?
More or less this quantity together. It's one single portion's olive oil.
Those single portions are what it's all about. Once on board the aircraft, they become the ingredients X to transform the flavour of high-altitude cuisine, with the passengers themselves deciding how much to use. But convincing the airlines was no easy task for Lorenzo.
We have to go and say why extra virgin olive oil was good up in the sky. Because I think that every single plate you have on board, even if you have the best chef possible, all the ingredients that you can put, at the end of the day, they are dry. And the extra virgin olive oil on top just make the possibility to all the flavor come out again.
Lorenzo works with all the major airlines, providing bespoke blends. Is there a flavour once that you tried that didn't work?
We tried once the truffle with the melon and didn't work at all because it works only with scrambled eggs or meat.
How did it taste?
What, the truffle with the melon? Disgusting.
Different combinations are one thing, but the taste of pure fresh olive oil, now that's another. You actually drink?
Yes, I think it. Right. You will taste something completely different. These things you cannot find in the market because the shelf life will go immediately away. You see the power?
Lorenzo has gone a step further to preserve this goodness. Castello MonteVibiano is the only producer that freezes its olive oil. In other words, the olives are picked, pressed, bottled and then frozen, all on the same day. At the moment, your product is business class and first class.
Yes, sir.
Is anybody putting your product in economy, and are you getting ready for that?
I'm getting ready, but we are just starting very soon.
For the moment, if you're lucky enough to fly at the front of the plane, you may find a little bottle that could. It tantalises your taste buds. Olives aren't the only thing to keep you well-oiled on the road. Don't forget the magnificent grapes to make the marvellous Italian red wine. That'll also keep you merry when you're away from home. Unfortunately, we can't spend all our time in the olive groves and vineyards of Umbria. Wish that we could. Instead, our travels will take us far and wide. And then it becomes really important to take care of what we eat. Remember the old adage, rubbish in, rubbish out. Christian Mayner has some thoughts about how we can improve things.
It turns out that 75% of us eat more unhealthily when we're on the road, and a massive 50% suffer digestive problems when we're on trips. So what can we do about it? Nutritionist Annie McRae here is going to give me some ideas. So Annie, what should us business travellers be thinking about when it comes to food?
Really best to go for fresh foods, not ones that are convenience packaged foods. There's so many additives that are not going to help your journey at all and how you feel.
Tell me about the science behind the traveller's diets.
Okay, one thing to look at is energy from food. And we want to look at slow releasing carbohydrates, because that's a way we measure how fast the food is being released. And nuts, for instance, are a very good food because they're high in protein and fibre and fat, the right fat, and so they're quite slow releasing. And put together with fruit would be very good indeed, because fruit can be high on its own.
And if we want to stay hydrated, what should we be thinking about?
Well, any herb tea would be really good, because that's also, is giving you the water, but also the nutrients and antimicrobial sometimes in herb teas, which when travelling you pick up lots of bugs.
When I'm travelling, my big weakness is making a beeline for the chocolate. I presume
You're
that's
not alone in that.
It's going to be my undoing,
It's
isn't
very
it?
immediately satisfying, but that's just going to upset your blood sugar levels and your energy.
And what's that going to basically do to me then?
Well, you're not going to feel that great.
I feel great when I eat it.
You do right away, but you're going to get that dip if you don't eat anything else with it.
So, if I'm going to leave this behind, what should I be going
Well, these cereal bars are a much better option because they've got the slow releasing carbohydrate in them, but you've got to read the labels.
for? Little and often is the key. Those cakes and treats will just have to stay at home.
You know, in Italy, it's hard not to eat well. When CNN Business Traveller returns in a moment, de-stressing in a different way, we'll show you a smashing good time.